Hey, stop right here. This is Next Upward, and if my voice is reaching you in this exact moment, then hear me with your whole heart. This message is coming to you for a reason, not by chance, not by accident. Something in your life, something deep inside you, something tired or broken or hungry, or silently screaming for a breakthrough, brought you here. So lean in. Don't scroll. Don't check out. Don't drift away. You owe yourself these next few minutes, because what I'm about to say might be the moment your entire life pivots. Listen, every one of us at some point gets hit harder than we ever expected. Life knocks the wind out of you. It blindsides you. Someone you trusted hurts you. A dream you believed in collapses. A version of you that you thought would carry you forever suddenly isn't enough anymore. And slowly, unknowingly, you start shrinking yourself. You start lowering your voice. You start dimming your light. You start telling yourself quiet little lies like, maybe this is all I'm ever going to be, or maybe I'm not meant for anything big, or maybe people like me just don't win. But let me tell you the truth. Those aren't your real thoughts. Those are your wounds talking. And today, I'm here to silence them. Because underneath all that pain, underneath all that doubt, underneath everything life has thrown at you, there is a version of you that is powerful beyond measure. A version of you that doesn't give up. A version of you that still wants more. A version of you that life couldn't break even on its worst day. And today, that version wakes up again. So hear me. This is not your ending. This is your awakening. This is the exact moment your future self will look back on and say, that's where everything changed. You've been walking through battles no one knows about. You've been carrying weight no one can see. You've been fighting silent wars in your mind at 2 a.m. when the world sleeps. But you're still here. You're still breathing. You're still standing. And if you're still standing, you are not done. Not even close. You know what people don't tell you? You're allowed to fall apart. You're allowed to break down. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to not have it figured out. Because falling doesn't mean failure. Falling is how you rise. Every champion has a chapter where they almost gave up. Every warrior has a night where they cried on the bathroom floor. Every legend has a moment where they questioned their worth. But they kept moving, not because they knew they'd win, but because they refused to quit. And right now, at this very second, your future self, the stronger, calmer, wiser version of you, is begging you, don't quit. Not now. Not when you're this close. Not when you've survived this much. Not when everything you've been praying for might be right around the corner. You're not behind in life. You're not late. You're not a failure. You're evolving. You are in the middle of becoming someone extraordinary, and becoming is messy. Growth doesn't look like growth when you're in it. It looks like confusion. It looks like pressure. It looks like pain. But all of that is the universe molding you into someone unstoppable. You've got to trust the process you don't yet understand. You've got to trust that the things falling apart are making room for things that will fit your future, not your past. You've got to trust that the people who left were part of the old chapter and not meant for the new one. And you've got to trust that you are capable of rising higher than anything that has ever tried to pull you down. Let me remind you of something powerful. You've survived everything you thought would break you. You've healed from wounds you never thought you'd recover from. You've walked away from things you once thought you couldn't live without. You've gotten up on mornings when your heart felt too heavy to carry. Give yourself credit. You're not weak. You're not weak. You're not broken. You are a warrior in the middle of transformation. And let me be real with you. The world hasn't even seen your final form yet. They haven't seen the version of you that's coming. The version with clarity. The version with purpose. The version with power. The version that knows their worth. And when that version of you arrives, everything, your relationships, your opportunities, your energy, your income, your boundaries, your confidence, will shift, and people will say, "You changed." And you'll smile because you'll know you didn't change. You just finally stopped shrinking. You finally stopped settling. You finally stopped apologizing for wanting more. You finally stopped living for people who were never meant to understand your path. This is your comeback season. This is your breakthrough moment. And I need you to take this seriously. You don't need permission to rise. You don't need approval to change. You don't need validation to become who you were always meant to be. You just need a decision. One decision, one moment of courage. One, I'm done playing small. One, I'm choosing myself. One, I'm not quitting today. Your future self is waiting on you to make that decision. Your destiny is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. And I believe, with every ounce of my soul, that you are capable of rising higher than you've ever imagined. You were not built to break. You were built to rise. So let this be the day. Right here, right now, where everything changes. Stand up, breathe deeper, lift your chin, step forward, and walk into the life that has been waiting for you to finally say, yes, this is your moment. This is your turning point. This is your rise. And I'll say it one last time so it sinks into your bones. You are not done. You are just getting started.